Hello everyone, today's as the last day of Microsoft Build My Update, what I've done, what I've learned. First, I do advise you check Microsoft Developer YouTube channel. They have tons of cool videos, just basically I know how they do it. A couple of hours after the talk, all of them on YouTube, so you can check by yourself. But last day I spent a couple of hours on labs, which are not recorded, so we'll share a few things. So basically, and Seattle is very beautiful from the sea. After the conference, I took a boat to the West Seattle, but overall it was, I think, one of the best conferences. It was interesting, but all people made it very cool. And people I talked with from Microsoft mostly, they were like, and GitHub as well, they were like very helpful. They tried and do an extra mile. How an extra mile help you with your questions, demos, showing you stuff, connecting with you. So it does look pretty interesting. Overall, I talked to him with tons of people. The first talk I attended was like grow your business with Copilot extension marketplace. Overall, this talk was not only about Copilot in reality, it was about marketplaces, building extensions, selling them, promoting them partially, as well as distributing them in different surfaces. Like I call surfaces, but basically it's a marketplace embedded in different things, like Teams marketplace, app, source marketplace, and other things. And the message is more or less, here you can see this, the message is more or less clear that UI will affect all apps, new apps will come up, and of course we will be part of this wave, we have no choice. They also shared like potentially what your apps could do. It's about hand summarization, accelerate insights, streamline processes, and if you follow the link in the description, you will see tons of other demos, which are like, look, some of them look really insane, because you can start conversation with a bot or in a group chat. Then you jump and ask some nice questions about insights. It can build you graph. So again, it depends what you build, but overall potential is pretty crazy. Another small keynote I attended was about Azure AI Studio, how you can do it, basically how it works, how you can ensure the quality. And I do recommend to check this talk as well. It's more technical. Overall, how you can plug in data, you see, use Azure AI Search to retrieve data, how you can plan with that studio. But not to, let's say, forget everything. I went to a couple of labs. One was exactly about this, and I will show you a small demo as well, which is very cool. But again, there are usually like a few aspects for any AI bot. It's like again, quality, security, grounding, retrieval of data. We see like this is basically the points you will check, I think about. And another cool talk before, how they called labs, I attended a talk about prompting. Prompt is a kind of command line tool which allows you to easily play with, or actually like write your AI copilots with code, with text and so on. So you basically can do it from a command line, from visual code, whatever, basically from Node.js, and see results straight away. You connect it from your machine to a remote model. It runs and provides you output straight away. So it's very easy to develop, debug, version control. In this demo, Seth, basically a guy from Microsoft, he showed 3 different copilots working together, which looks pretty cool. Like someone researcher check and write their blog post. And the blog post written was pretty decent, which surprised me. So it's basically, it mixes things, it's pretty damn good. So the future looks bright. And I advise you to take a look at the things. And here's a link where you can play with the stuff, use promptly and so on. Here's a quick hint about GitHub. So you see this QR code on my screen. It's valid for a free certification before they told me launch Friday Pacific time. So theoretically and practically, you can jump in, sign up. I did sign up, and I straight away went to a lab which was dedicated to GitHub Advanced Security, not only to potentially get the certification, but more or less understand what are the things that we can use internally to increase our security and decrease security surface, plus also help our customers to be more secure. So overall, then, it was a very cool lab, because I did lab like in 20-30 minutes out of 1 hour, play with it and so on. And then I did very cool stuff. I asked Tiago, one of DevOps architects from GitHub, come and then talk more about the stuff, which was pretty interesting. So stuff I learned, which is not recorded anywhere. Again, GitHub is basically the massive stuff, so you can buy this advanced package, I would call it, called GitHub Advanced Security, which includes code scanning, they call it code query language, secret scanning, which also like scans your commit history, plus it prevents commits from or secrets from leaking even before. Like you can you cannot push them. It works in CLI. We tested this stuff, and of course, depend on what everyone knows, which is included. But this is like two primary things, and code scanners are pretty interesting. You actually don't have to use GitHub Security Code Scanner. You also can use something else, Sneak, Codacity, there are tons of them. What surprised me, first you need an enterprise plan, which already interesting. Plus you also need to buy enterprise advanced security subscription, which is $49 on top. So theoretically the cost can skyrocket, because we currently, for example, pay only $4 per person per month. So there is a drastic change there. He also showed me like what you get when you subscribe to advanced security. As an organization security admin, you will see the report, which basically brings everything together, like all your repos, things, your risks all together, coverage and trends, and you can stay on top of security of your organization much easier, which is pretty nice. And of course, this stuff has APIs. Another interesting part which I checked about difference between ADO or Azure DevOps and GitHub, he told me those are two different products. They do have different APIs, they build differently. I think it's a marketing trick to kind of tell to Azure DevOps that it's similar stuff, but it's overall it's interesting. Another two different things, so basically two different things. We'll try to integrate them in our products further. The other cool stuff, maybe to share someone know what is Azure DevOps done in .NET and GitHub and done in Go, Ruby, TypeScript, and even some services in C#, which was interesting. And the last lab I attended was about Teams and Azure AI Studio, exactly so the one which we said before. So what we've done there, which was pretty interesting, we created Azure search index with company data, and then afterwards we created a bot or Copilot, which is interesting enough, could use data from the files we provided and answer tons of interesting questions. But I was like, okay, this seems all kind of artificial. So I decided to actually fit or build index of mover forward help guides, basically public our website with guides for our customers. And as you see, basically I was playing with it, build the index. I was asking questions from which I related to our guides, and it was basically providing the answers, giving you citations where it took some information from, like this is a reference. All of this you can play in a studio and so on. And then actually it's very easy. You can connect your Teams AI kit directly and more or less straight away use it in your Microsoft Teams application, which was very nice. So we have done this in less than an hour. I learned tons of stuff, connected with the team lead and PM of this team, who showed everything, asked a few questions about multi-tenancy, deployments. They laughed from me when I told them that we run our Microsoft Teams bot on AWS. Or not laughed, but they were surprised. That was an interesting conversation overall. So, and we'll apply many of those learnings from all those days in our products. But again, I do recommend you to check Microsoft Developer channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. All the best.